Microsoft does not mention privacy much in their marketing. Microsoft has already been criticized for the amount of users' information they collect from Windows 10 systems, and Windows 11 is engineered to collect even more of users' information. Windows 11 forces customers to use a Microsoft 365 account, and it is programmed to automatically log into and sync the Windows account on startup, rather than allowing for an offline mode where no data has to be sent to Microsoft. While they have some privacy settings in the operating system, they don't really stop Microsoft from collecting information. In 2020, Microsoft Edge got caught apparently ingesting information from other browsers installed on Windows without users' permission in an apparent attempt to keep harvesting users' information who moved to Mozilla Firefox, likely for privacy concerns. Installed software applications are known to harvest users' information. For example, a 2020 joint investigation by Motherboard and PC Mag found Avast, the antivirus program used by hundreds of millions of people around the world, was selling highly sensitive web browsing data, web searches, and location data to companies including Home Depot, Google, Microsoft, Pepsi, and McKinsey. They marketed a few different packages of data from over 100 million devices. The Washington Post found as many as 4 million people have web browser extensions installed that harvest their information and sell it to data brokers. A software development kit, or SDK, is a library of third-party tools and code that developers can use to add functionality to their app, software, or website. When installing an app or software, any SDK that is used receives access to the device. Similar to the tactics ad tech companies use with web browsing, they offer software development kits that can be used for functionality. Those same software development kits also facilitate data transmissions directly from the device to the ad tech company who provided the SDK. The data they transmit can include not only the information that users enter into the application, but also any information stored on the device that they can obtain with the permissions granted, including the microphone, files, location, and camera. Your computer is not the only source of information. Your phone and smart devices all regularly spy on you as well. Companies you do business with often sell their information about you too. We cover this in depth in another video. You've probably heard it's just used for advertisement personalization, or the data is anonymized. Statements like those from companies are misleading and in some cases outright false. Eve Alexander de Monchoy, an assistant professor of computational privacy at Imperial College London, found it takes just 15 characteristics to re-identify someone 99.98% of the time. Many of these pseudo-anonymous identifiers can be linked, synchronized, or matched across the different sources in order to tie them to individual consumers. To get around the issue of multiple identifiers, tech companies and data brokers use methods such as cookie syncing, ID syncing, and fingerprinting. These match different identifiers and tie them to specific individuals. This allows companies to recognize and track users over time across services and devices, and continuously combine data from different sources and tie it to the individual person. All of this personal information is traded hands multiple times. Tech companies and data brokers buy, sell, and aggregate the personal information. They then resell the information to countless third parties who usually resell it again. The original company and even the original data broker have no control or oversight into how the information is used after it is transferred. Oftentimes, the personal information is stored with inadequate security. In many cases, just about anyone can buy the information. For example, the data broker SafeGraph makes their data very easy for anyone to buy with a self-serve portal that requires no verification on who the buyer is. The CEO even wrote in a blog post that they are democratizing access to data. Yikes.